Hi, hello students. I hope everyone is doing great. Today we are going to discuss our next chapter, that is chapter number 4, more on MS Word 2016. This is for class 6th. Let us have a look. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about the below topics. First one is page setup, what is page background, paragraph formatting, setting drop cap, finding and replacing text, mail merge, printing a document, sharing files. First one is page setup. Under page setup, we are going to discuss about margins. Margins are amount of space we want to leave on all the four corners of the page. It is the space between the text and the edges of your document. There is a margin button in page setup group under layout tab, which allows setting the margins of the page with many possible options. One option is to choose from the ready-made list in margins button, that is normal, narrow, moderate, wide, mirrored. That means we can choose the margins from the margins button like normal, narrow, moderate and mirrored options. These margins can be further customized using the custom margin option. Follow the given steps. First step is click the layout tab. In the page setup group, choose the margins. It will display the list of margins. Select custom margins. Page setup dialog box appears. Select the top, bottom, left and right margins according to your choice. Click on OK. Now let us see the video. Open MS Word application and I written one leave letter. This is like sample leave letter. And now let us see how to see the margins and how to insert the margins. Click on page layout tab. Under page layout tab, there is a page setup here. Click on margins. First one is the margins. And here you can click on this default margins, like as we discussed earlier, that is called narrow. See here, the letter style has been changed. Now moderate and wide. See, the letter has become very small. And mirror, this is called mirror type letter. And next one is Office 2003 default format. If you want your own, there is a custom margins option. Click that one. A dialog box appears and here you can give your own values. I'm giving top margin 5, bottom I'll give some 4. I'm giving 5 only. Portrait or landscape and click on OK. See, top 5 and down 5, it becomes then letter becomes only this much is the only letter in first page, and second page this much matter, and third page this much matter. I am going to change it as normal. Click on margins, click on normal. See, in this way we can select the margins. Setting margins using ruler. Another option is used to set the margins using ruler bars. That means by using ruler bars also we can set the margins of the page. Let us see how to set the margins using rulers. Click on View tab and select ruler from show group to display horizontal and vertical ruler bars. Shaded parts on horizontal vertical ruler bar show the horizontal and vertical margins. To set the right margin using ruler bars, follow the given steps. Step 1. Place the mouse pointer on right margin. The pointer changes to double-headed arrow. Press the left mouse buttons and drag the margins to desired location. Similarly, we can change and the vertical top and bottom margins also. Let us have a look on video. Now let us see how to set the margins by using rulers. Now go to the View tab. This is the View tab. Under Documents and Views in group, click on Print Layout. In this show group, there is a ruler option. Click on the ruler option. Then you can see the horizontal bars and vertical ruler bars. Now how to adjust? Place the cursor on the horizontal ruler bar. Then the arrow will turns into double-headed arrow. Now left click and move that one. See here, see, like the vertical and bottom also. This, in this way we can set the margins. Here view menu and click on print layout and click on rulers. What is portrait mode and what is landscape mode? When discussing orientation or direction, landscape refers to an image. It is wider than it is tall. That is shot in a horizontal orientation. That means if the image or if the paper or if it is in horizontal direction, that is called landscape orientation. Portrait means it refers to an image that is short, it is taller than it is wide. That means if it is taller, not wider, then it is called portrait. You can see the below images for better understanding. See here, one mobile is in horizontal direction, that is called landscape orientation. One phone is in vertical direction, that is called portrait orientation. Page orientation. Page orientation, there are two orientation options. Just now we discussed, one is portrait and next one is landscape. I already told you what is portrait and what is landscape mode. If it is taller not wider, that means portrait. If it is wider not taller, means it is called landscape. Simply horizontal and vertical. Now setting the paper size. To set the paper size, follow the given steps. Select the layout tab, click on page setup group launcher. Page setup dialog box appears. Click on margin tab and select the desired orientation, portrait or landscape. Click on paper tab. Select the desired size from paper size drop down option. You can also set a custom size by choosing desired width and height. Click on OK. You will get the desired paper size. That means you can select the size of the paper in the MS Word also. Let us see a video for better understanding. Open a document, MS Word, click on page layout tab and go to the page setup group, and here second option is, yesterday we saw the margins, now we are going to see the orientation. Now I am selecting landscape. See, the paper becomes in landscape. That means horizontal width is more and height is tall. Height is very low. I am going to select. Now you can select the page size also. There is a more options. Here again you can see the two options, portrait mode and landscape mode. Click on paper and paper size, which one you want. Suppose we are having A4, I will select A4 size. You can give your size, width and height, and click on OK. See here, it becomes horizontal and the paper is in A4 size. In this way we can select the orientation of our page or document. Page break. What is page break? A page break shows the end of the page. You can insert a page break anytime in the document where you want to end your page. How to insert a page break? Let us see the below step. Put the cursor where you want to page break. Step 2. Click the insert tab. Step 3. Click page break from page group options. Let us see the video for better understanding. Open a document. Type the text. For example, I typed this text. Now where you want to give the page break, first place the cursor and click on insert menu, insert tab or anything, and go to the option here page break. Click on page break. Now see here, now this up to here is one page and from here it is in the second page. Again if you want to give from here second page, next page, place the cursor here and click on page break option. See, now this is in the second page, now this becomes third page. Place the cursor, go to insert tab and click on page break option. In this way we can break the pages into different pages. See here, now all the data comes in 4 pages by using the page break option. Next one is column formatting. Column formatting. The text in MS Word can be arranged in the desired number of columns. That means we can arrange the text into different number of columns. Let us see how to do the column formatting. First select the layout tab and click the column button and choose an option from the appeared menu. Let us see the video. First select the text. Now go to the page layout option and in page setup group there is a columns option. Select the columns and click on as per your wish. I am selecting 2. Now see the text is in 2 paragraphs in 2 columns and I am selecting 3. See the text becomes in 3 column wise. In this way we can keep the text as per your wish. See here I am keeping here 3. See 3 columns. Only 1 I required, so 1. Next one is page background. First one is page border. This option is used to add different type of borders to your page. In your notebook you are drawing with the scale and pencil to the borders, but in the Word we can also do the borders to the particular page. Let us see how to do it. Place the cursor where you want to add the border of your page. Now go to the page layout option. There is a page background group here. Click on the page borders option and dialog box appears. Here select the type of border which you want. For example, I am selecting this box type and click on which kind of thing you want, you required, you can select here. I am selecting 2 lines and click on OK. See, this is the one kind of border. Let us see again. Go to the page layout option, click on borders, a dialog box appear. If you want shadow, select this shadow and click on this kind of style and click on OK. See, the shadow also came. You can insert some arts also. For example, I am selecting again borders and here art is there. If you observe here, click on which kind you want to insert. For example, I am inserting trees as a border. Click on OK. See, my page is having now trees border type. I am selecting different one now, this balloons kind of thing. See, in this way we can select the different kind of borders. Next one is page color. You can change the color of your page according to your choice. That means you can give the different colors of your page. That means Word page. Let us see the steps how to give the different colors to your Word page. Go to the page layout option and there is a page background here and there is a page colors. Click on that one and you can select different colors as according to your choice. See here, I am selecting this color as my page background. See, all the pages will be the different colors. See, yellow color also came. Your wish, that is now your choice how to select the colors, that will be your choice. In this way we can select the page color. There is a page background group here. Select this color and click on colors. In this way we can select the page colors. What is watermark? Watermark is a picture or text that appears behind a document's contents. For instance, a watermark might say confidential, urgent, or display a symbolic graphic. This is called watermark. It will be some background text which appeared in the page. What is page watermark? A watermark is a graphic or text displayed as the background of the document. It generally appears in the light gray so that we can read the text placed over it. Let us see the steps how to place the page watermark. Click on page layout option and there is a page background here and there is a watermark option. Click on that watermark. You can use the sample kind of watermarks. Click on the below examples. See, do not copy I selected. If you observe here, do not copy, it came background and text will be in the forward and watermark is there. click on the watermark, a dialog box appear. Now I want to put my own. Let us see. Click on custom watermark and select the text which select the text watermark and type the text whatever you like. Now I am writing here important, important, and click on horizontal or diagonal. I am selecting diagonal only. Click on OK. Now see, important is there, is my custom watermark. If you want to keep the picture watermark, click on watermark, custom watermark. There is a picture watermark here, and select that picture watermark and click on select picture and select the laptop or computer. I am selecting this image. You can keep any of your image or your choice image. I am selecting the laptop, computer. Click on insert and wash out or washed out. Click on scale is auto. Click on OK. Now see, my picture as the laptop picture has been came as page watermark. Now if you want to remove the watermark also, click on watermark and click on remove watermark. Watermark has been removed. Simple here. Page layout option, click on watermark and custom watermark. You can keep as your wish. As soon as possible, I kept the document watermark as soon as possible. Paragraph formatting. Paragraph formatting is divided into two sections. One is line spacing and second one is paragraph spacing. First one, line spacing. Line spacing is the amount of space between the two lines of text in a paragraph. That means the space between the lines is called line spacing. Let us see the steps. First step, select the paragraph and click on Home tab. Second step, click on the line and paragraph button in the paragraph group. Select the required number of spacing from the drop down list. In the below figure you are seeing that step 1 is normal line spacing and step 2 it is having line spacing is 2.0 line spacing. Now I am going to show the example, a small video. First type the paragraph in your Word and select that paragraph. I selected this paragraph and click on Home tab. Under the paragraph group, this one, and select the line and paragraph spacing button. I clicked over here. Now I am going to click on the, see here, 2.0. Now see, before it was like this. After modification it is like this. In this way we can give the line spacing. Next one is paragraph spacing. Paragraph spacing is used to set the amount of space between paragraphs from left and right margins. That means let us have a look to give the space between the one paragraph and another paragraph. That is called paragraph spacing. Don't get confused. If it is line spacing means it is space between the lines, and paragraph spacing means it is a space between the paragraphs. Let us see the steps. Click anywhere in the paragraph or several paragraphs. Click the layout tab. Step 2. Specify the desired spacing for before and after indents left and right from the paragraph group. Let us have a look, a small video. First we need to select the paragraph. I selected this one. I typed 3 paragraphs here, first, second and third paragraph, and click on page layout, and there is indent here, paragraph spacing here. There is an indent and spacing. See here, when I am clicking left side, see the paragraph is moving to left side. When I am clicking the right side, the paragraph is moving to right side. I am keeping the default values 0 and 0, and see before spacing how much it should be there. See this much. After paragraph how much? See, you can see. That is called paragraph spacing. And line spacing means entire paragraph you will get in the Home tab only. There is a line spacing here. Each and every line should be having the 1.5 gap. See, earlier it was like this, now it is like this. In this way we can set the paragraph spacing and line spacing. Next one is setting alignment. Alignment is used to control the placement of text between margins. MS Word gives you several types of alignment, that is called left side, right side, center and justify. Step 1. Select the text and click on Home tab. In paragraph group, you will see the 4 alignment buttons. First is left alignment, second one is right alignment, third one is center alignment, and fourth one is justified alignment button. That means left alignment means it will align the text to left margin. Right means it will align text to right side margin. Center means it will align the text in the center of the page. Next one, just alignment button means it is used to align the text in such a way that both left and right margins are even, same, like left side same gap and right side same gap. In this way we can set the alignments. I will show the small video after the next topic. Next one is setting drop cap. Drop cap means you have might been seen textbooks and some magazines. The starting letter of the paragraph will be the bigger, like that. In this MS Word also we can set that drop cap also. Drop cap is a large capital letter at the beginning of the first paragraph an article or a document. In magazines and newspaper it is used to beautify the text document. There is a feature in MS Word. Create a large drop cap of your document. Steps to create the drop cap. First one is select the paragraph where you want to begin the drop cap. Click on Insert tab and click the drop cap from the text group. A drop down list appears. Select the desired drop cap option from the list. Now let us have the video of the setting alignment and drop cap. Yeah, see here. Now first type the paragraph and select the paragraph. Now click on Home tab and there is a paragraph. Under this paragraph group there is a first one is left alignment. The text will starts from the left side, and this is the center. The text will move to the center. You can observe here small changes. And if it is called right side, see all the paragraph starts from the right side only. And it is called justify. That means both left side and right are equal space it is giving. In this way we can alignment our text. Here middle, center, and this is left. This is called justified. And next one is drop cap. How to insert drop cap? First of all, select the paragraph and click on Insert tab and go to the here text group. There is a drop cap option. Select that one and click the second option or third option, your choice. I'm selecting second option. Now see here, the paragraph starts here with the big capital letter. Now second one I want to give it here also. Insert group and Insert tab, sorry, and there is a text group here, and select the margin, in margin. Now see, no matter where life takes us to. Now this paragraph also you can give, select this one, drop cap and drop. In this way you can set the drop cap feature and alignments. Next topic is finding and replacing the text. Finding and replacing the text. Sometimes after typing the text you may feel that you have written something wrong, or you need to find particular word or text in a large document and you need to replace them with some other word or text. Let us see. First one is finding the text. Click on Home tab and there will be the Find button in editing group. On the left side of the navigation pane appears. Type the word or text you want to search. Step 3, you can click the drop down arrow and click on select the advanced find. Then advanced find dialog box appears. Then type the text and you can search the whenever the search is finished it will search the whole document. Let us see the video. See here I am having this much big paragraph. Now I want to search, I want to find some words. Let us see. Click on the Home tab and there is a find option here. Click on the find and first I want to write here SWEET, sweet. See here it is finding this word Sweet is there, only one word it is showing, it is the. Next I want to search ARER. See, there are so many. In dearest also ARE is there. You are in care, dearest, and care it is there. Now if you want to search for CARE, care, see how many words are there. First here really care and your care and take care, there are 3 words are there. And I told you that in drop down list there is a advanced search here, and dialog box appeared, and I am going to write here care only, and I am clicking on the find. Next, first word is here, next word it is here, and next word it is in the last paragraph. It will advanced search is used to, it will go like this. See here one more time, home tab, there is a find option. Here I am going to write here with WITH with. See, there are 10 matchings are there. See, these are all words that the with is appeared. In this way we can search our document. Next topic is replacing the text. That means to replace a word or text in the document, follow the given step. First click on the home tab, click the replace button in the editing group, click on find and replace dialog box appears, and what we need to find, first type the word, and the next what we need to replace, we need to type the word or text that you want to replace with. Next one is step 5. If you don't want to replace the word everywhere in the document, then click on the find next button and click the skip the occurrence of the word. Sixth one, click replace button to replace the word. You can also click the replace all button to replace all the occurrences of the word in one go. That means at a time you can replace all the words. Next one is, and process completed, the message box appeared that, then click on OK. Learn the use of the search options in the find and replace dialog box. Click the more button in the find and replace dialog box. List of more options will be displayed. Select one of them, get the desired changes in the document. If you click on the match case, it will search for the text with a similar case, upper or lower case, like that. You can search particular word also. Now let us have the video about the replacing the text. Now look at here, I typed this much big paragraph. Now here I want to write here, search for the, replace the word with the friend with brother. For example, I am telling. Now home tab, there is a replace here, a dialog box appeared. Find what we need to find? We need to find first FRIEND, friend. Okay, then replace with brother, BROTHER, brother. First find next. See here friend is there, then replace. See, best brother it becomes. No matter. Next one is replace. See, brothers. Next one is dearest friend. Replace. If you want to replace all at a time, wherever the friend will be there, then click on replace all. See, all 10 replacements has been made. Click on OK. Now let us find the friend word, FRIEND, friend. See here, no matches found. That means all the words of friend has been turned into the brother. Now I will replace again as normal and original text document. Click on the replace, find what, brother, and replace with FRIEND, friend, and click on the replace all. 8 replacement as, click on OK. 12 replacements made, and you can see here there is no brother. See, word has reached the end of the document. The item, search of the item was not found. Do you want to continue search at the beginning? Yes. See, word has finished document. The search item was not found. That means no brother word is there. Here more options also there. There will be match case. You can, I told that match case only capital letters, words only, wildcard, sounds like English. You can search pronunciations like this, all the things, and in this way we can replace the text in the document. Okay students, that's all for today's class. Meet you in next class. Till then, take care and stay safe.